Good evening. I've had a evening or two off the car because I've been at Alton Park in the Lotus. It's good but wet, very wet track day. So back now. I need to get organised now. The garage is a mess again because I had Andy, my friendly electrician, round to do a few jobs in the garage for me. So thanks, Andy. He's put bunch of sockets in on this back wall, some lighting above where the scissor lift is, which will feature later, I guess. We'll be building the car here, but that's kind of where the Lotus will probably spend most of its time, and then some sockets above the work cabs as well, so I can drop leads down through those grommets on the back wall for battery chargers and stuff like that. So that's all good. A couple of things have arrived in the post from Caterham this week. One is I guess it's a modification technically. So I've bought the suede version of the original wheel. The original wheel will need to go on for IVA. I think it's this padded cover is part of the IVA requirements for it. So that one will go on initially. This one, as you can see, is a blank, so some holes will need drilling at some point, which that should be fun to get those in an appropriate position. Also got a few other bits and pieces, some bits of seal that I wanted to buy, some replacement pins for the headlight plugs, so I'm just going to tidy those up tonight probably. So tonight's job will be just bit of garage tidying. This is where all my junk is again, so obviously I need to make room for the Lotus again to come out of the trailer and go back down there. And what else am I going to do tonight? I'm going to start basically in the manual. The next chapter I'm on is actually the chapter about preparing for the engine swap. So I'm probably not in a position to do that yet because I don't have my engine crane yet. So what I am going to do though is figure out what I can protect in the engine bay. So all of this piping, all of the tubing for the chassis, the body panels, and then deeper down the heat shielding around the transmission tunnel. I'm just going to protect as much of that as I can, so that when we're swinging around the engine and gearbox, it minimises the chaos and the carnage. So yeah, that's the plan for tonight. I will report back shortly. Welcome back. I'm just tidying up these pins as promised, and you may recall from an early video that the indicator wire is normally green according to the wiring diagram, which I've still not seen by the way, but apparently it's usually green, rather than there being two reds in here. So I've tagged that with a little bit of green heat shrink just so I recognise it in future, and anybody maintaining the car in future kind of knows what's going on there. On with the crimping. Okay, welcome back again. So I've now got these plugs on. I mean, they're not properly on yet because there is one more wire to run to them for the indicator that will go on the end of the cycle wing. So I've not put the little the lock stop things inside, but you can see my 5 or 6 pins are in there. Same again at the other side. I think I said it before, but I hate this Econoseal stuff. It never feels nice to crimp and fit, and I just don't like them. If I was building this to my own spec, which maybe one day, who knows, I'd be putting nothing mega expensive, but some DTM connectors on there or something. They're just so much nicer to work with. But anyway, that's one for the future. I think you can though get little kind of chassis clips that these tabs slide in, so it might be quite nice to maybe drill those rivets out and put a new rivet in with a clip on, and then that can just clip there. Same again on that side, and then just clip the wiring away and job done. But anyway, that's one little job done. I will move on, but that might be it for tonight. Is that it? Yeah, for video content, that's probably it for tonight. So, good night. See you next time.